Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly. I'm going to do a general reading right now. Something just kept on telling me all day to do it, and today was just like one of them days where I didn't feel like doing anything. So I procrastinated, took naps, and now I really feel inclined that I need to do it. So let's see what zodiac signs we'll be dealing with or who this is actually for. Strong Aries, I see Cancer. I see Gemini, Pisces, Aquarius, and what is that symbol? I feel like that is a Taurus. I can't remember what it is. 12, 7, 8, 9. Those are the numbers that I'm seeing right now. So let's just get started. Eight of Swords. Remember that it doesn't necessarily have to be only for the people that the zodiac dice came out. This could be still for you, even if that's not your zodiac sign. But it could possibly just be somebody that you're dealing with, or somebody that you will be dealing with soon. Lots of cards are popping out right now. It's just telling me that I for sure should have been doing this reading. Somebody needs this message big time. Seems like there's something happening. Just need two more at this point for this spread. Man. Okay. You're in the Four of Coins energy right now. Whew. Okay, let's dive into this. So right now I feel like because you're in this energy right now, are you feeling like you have to hold on to your money? Maybe you're spending a lot of money and now you're trying to be cautious about it. Is that the case? Or it could be that somebody is really stingy with their money, really selfish with their money, and they want it all for themselves. That's all you're thinking about is money, day and night. That's what you're thinking about is constant money. With the Eight of Swords here, don't let that captivate your mind and let that be all that you are worried about, okay? Because with the Queen of Wands right here, you are really strong and resilient in this energy. You are definitely thinking about your future a whole lot. I think that you're thinking about it too much. The reason why is like with the Ten of Wands, what that tells me is that you might have had like a pretty tough upbringing maybe. Maybe you're having a tough time in life right now and everything just seems to be spiraling out of control, and the only thing that you can think of, what you can hold on that's dear to you, that is yours, is money. Remember though, save your energy, because when you pass, it doesn't go with you. I feel like you've been a hermit for some time with the Hermit here in the spread. Maybe that's like a sense of being like a mental state. You've been a hermit because you definitely have been getting money. Maybe it's been a little bit more work, no play. And you're really working yourself to death at this point, because with the Death card coming out, it could either mean that you're working yourself to death or something beautiful is going to come from this. It's really hard to decide, to see here. With the Temperance card here, it's just telling you as well to stay balanced. Make sure that you are, make sure you're not working so hard. You are literally working day and night, and you are really perfecting your craft, which is really, really good. But with the Eight of Cups, you have all these cups here and you're just walking away from it. You know what I mean? So In your future, you got some darkness in your reading here. Something's going on. There's a lot of nighttime energy here. Maybe you work at night, and maybe that's what's making you feel like the hermit. Maybe you're working like night shifts, and it's hard to balance everything out. I feel like with the Justice card here as your future card, if this is about you and you are working super hard day and night, mostly nights, or you're in the streets a lot and you're taking cover and you're on the run, I don't know if this is about anybody in particular, but I would just say definitely be careful. Definitely be careful, because it seems like just with this reading alone, you're working yourself to death. You're working yourself really, really hard. And yes, I think that goodness can come from that. But you just want to also make sure that you're giving yourself time to reflect and everything. Being that it's after the new moon right now, we'll be getting into the waning crescent pretty soon. So it's time to assess what's essential to you and what needs to be kept and treasured and what needs to be released. So if this workaholic attitude has been kind of stressing you out, maybe it's time to take a little bit to yourself, just to relax a little bit. If that's not the case, and it's not that you're working so much, something's going on internally. Maybe you're too much in your mind. Maybe it's like a whirlwind. And I'm telling you, with the Queen of Wands here, though, you are stronger than that. So, with the Four of Coins, though, you were really nervous about anybody getting their hands on anything that you have succeeded in. As far as like money is concerned too, like if you're making a lot of money, you're really protecting your assets. You're strong with it. You are trying to balance everything out. Things might be a little tough for you at this moment. Let's see what the Eight of Swords is. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords and get a couple answers here from Spirit, just so we can figure out exactly what this spread is actually talking about. All right, so with the Eight of Swords, we got the Six of Wands clarifying. It says success, recognition, progress, and confidence. So you are feeling pretty confident about things that you have done in your past, but let's just continue to focus on the future, because I see success in your future too. Sometimes with this type of mentality, if this is really what I'm picking up on about working day and night and, achieving something here on the end, at the end of it all, you really do need to recognize that rest is very important. But you are feeling pretty confident in this. Let's see what the Queen of Wands and clarify that. See what's going on with the Queen of Wands. This was reversed whenever I first had it and I flipped it. So let's keep it reversed. That's the Four of Wands. And in reverse, that is a personal celebration, inner harmony, and what does that say there? Transition. Okay, so I feel like you are the person, you just feel like you stand alone a lot, I feel. So everything that you're doing, all this success that you have coming in right now, you feel like you need to celebrate, and you do deserve a personal celebration. You are coming into harmony. Maybe you're coming out of this dark spot. You are walking towards danger here in the Ten of Wands, but there are there is something sunny off to the side. So you get to choose which road you want to go down. Do you want to go down the destruction path, or do you want to go down the sunny path? You know what I mean? I feel like you know what you need to do. You're already ready to celebrate yourself, which is wonderful. So let's see what the Ten of Wands is here. What kind of clarification can we give this person individually and let them know what they need to do with this Ten of Wands? Maybe it'll help them make a decision here. A couple of these cards are all jumbled. Maybe that's how you feel your mind is right now. Does your mind feel kind of jumbled? You know, you kind of like all over the place. All right, we got the Five of Swords clarifying the Ten of Wands, which means conflict, disagreement, competition, and defeat. And that's clarifying this card here with the tornado. So, like I said, there is something happening right now. I feel like you're working so hard. Don't work yourself into the ground. This type of energy that you have with the Four of Coins being this way and, you know, being selfish, being stubborn, that's going to create some, you know, some bumps in the road with people that you may really feel close to. Maybe that's the reason why you know this, and that's what turned you into the Hermit here on the side. You know, you feel successful. Maybe that's what these cards here are saying that you are feeling. You are feeling like you this is a personal celebration for you. You and your money, you're celebrating it. You feel successful, yes. But don't let that get above your head. You see how that coin is above this guy's head? Don't let it get to your head. Don't let all this money that you're making, all this success that you are making right now, get to your head, and then you start to create, you know, disagreements or turmoil with people that are in your life that may or may not have been there for a long time. Maybe people are not understanding your way of thinking. But at the same time, I could understand if this wasn't the card and you were thinking humbly, but I don't think that this person, whoever you are, is being humble about their success. Most of the times, people who are this successful do not want to remain or don't want to admit that they are not being humble about it. They think they are, but sometimes success and money gets in the way of rationally thinking. So it seems like you're going to have a conflict or a disagreement with people in your life. It's going to be a pretty big upheaval. I mean, this is storms. That's a tornado. You know, what do tornadoes do? They throw everything all over the place. They destroy everything. It's a very emotional situation. Then thunderstorms come in and lightning and thunder, and it's scary. So let's see what the Hermit is saying for you here, because how can we actually fix this? You know, maybe we can figure that out throughout the reading here. What is the Hermit? Let's clarify that. I am definitely feeling this is like a businesswoman or a businessman. Somebody that's making like a lot of money. Maybe somebody is actually going to come into your life who is offering you a lot of money. And maybe that's where you're feeling success. This could be a totally different situation. Maybe this person is actually coming into your life to offer you some money, and you're feeling like this is a personal celebration for you and it's a success. But maybe it's not so much what it seems. Right here, you got the Fool card that's representing the Hermit, which is talking about new beginnings, innocence, spontaneousness, and a free spirit. So if what I just said is what it is, someone's approaching you maybe about an endorsement or a deal or saying that they can make you famous or stuff like that, Spirit's trying to explain to you, you know, this could be a new beginning. It sounds like one, but be careful, because you are getting some of these cards here that are making my ears turn up, and it's making me wonder, don't be the fool. Now, the rainbow there is making me feel like it's going to be okay, but be smart about whatever this could be. If it's the other scenario where I'm saying this person's a hard worker, they're working super duper hard, and they're being selfish with their money. With the Fool clarifying the Hermit, maybe all this hard work is going to change things around for the better. You know, sometimes you have to go through a storm to get to the rainbow. This is the storm and here's the rainbow. So let's see what the Death Rebirth card is saying here. No, I'm not taking that. That was way too many. Let's get a clarification on the Death Rebirth card. Three of Swords, which is heartbreak, emotional pain, sorrow, grief, and hurt. It's another storm. So either you are going through a whole lot right now, or it's coming, you know. And I hate to say that, and there might be some sort of emotional pain that you're going to receive. Heartbreak, sorrow, grief, hurt. You know, there's people maybe walking away from you. Maybe you feel like people have stabbed you in the back. With the swords pointing downward, I feel like maybe there's a little bit of, there's something in here that was revealed. Maybe somebody was, I don't know how to explain this. Like maybe somebody was, not that I want to say like they were against you, but maybe somebody was playing against you. You found out about it and the truth came out, and it created a huge disagreement, an argument, a fight. Maybe that's what happened. And maybe by these cards being here and with all this other stuff that's surrounding you, you being the Hermit throughout this situation, kind of being in the dark about the situation, maybe that's what actually helped you. Nonetheless, it could still be an emotional situation. It could still break your heart. And it's still a situation that happened that is like, you might be thinking to yourself, like, why does this have to be happening to me? But maybe that's the reason why you're protecting your assets. There's something going on. Maybe there's like a person that is, maybe a person or people that are conflicting with you. Maybe you have a lot of ideas, or, you know, you feel so successful and there's people that are trying to tear you down. Maybe that's the reason why you're even in the Hermit spirit to begin with. Maybe that's what makes you feel like, you know, I'm going to turn away from these people. They're not understanding me. I'm going to put some time out to myself and reflect, because things have been a little crazy lately and all I'm trying to do is work, make money, and survive. I feel like I deserve a pat on my back, and then there's other people who are trying to make me feel bad about the things that I'm doing. Maybe that's a situation. We're gonna just continue. There's like 2 or 3 situations in my mind that this reading could be pointing to, although we're not finished with the reading yet. So as we continue, I'll be more clear. But so far, there's definitely a storm brewing. There's definitely a storm. It hasn't happened yet. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. I'm almost thinking that it might happen around June 8th, or that's when it ends. It happens in between now and June 8th. Or it's been going on and it's going to come to an end on the 8th. Let's see what the Temperance card here is representing. Let's get clarification on that. Oh, the Hermit card again. Inner guidance, healing, and introspect. You're at the right place at the right time right now, is what I'm hearing. You're getting your inner guidance from this reading as we speak. So let's just follow with what I'm saying here. I still think that June 8th, something is going to either end at that moment. You may receive some justice at that time. But right now, I think that if you are feeling the storms and you're feeling, you need to balance yourself. If you're feeling like you need to balance yourself, then maybe take a little bit of time out to heal at this moment. Start focusing back on yourself. We are going to clarify the Four of Coins here in a second and see what we need to do for that. But for now, let's go to the Eight of Coins and clarify that. That popped out in reverse. So you have the Ace of Wands the Ace of Wands in reverse on the Eight of Coins, which means delays, distractions, and missed opportunities. Okay. You might be losing some money. Maybe this situation is going to make you miss out on some money here. Whatever is going on, I think that's why it's very important to receive that inner guidance. I think that you really need to focus on what's going on with you, how it's making you feel, who is good for you in your life and who's not good for you. Don't be the fool while you're being the hermit. Let your angels, your spirit guides shine down on you and listen to your intuitions. Listen to your gut feeling. If you feel like something's not right and you feel like you shouldn't take one more step in that direction, then don't do it. If you're feeling like money is an issue at this moment, I wouldn't do too much spending right now. How are you going to avoid a delay in money or a delay in an opportunity that you may have? I'm not 100% sure of that. But let's see what the Eight of Cups represents. Let's get that clarified here. Like I said, I think I said in the beginning, I'm feeling, I don't know if I said it, but I am feeling a little emotional, kind of like annoyed. I don't know why I would feel that way. Maybe that's the way another person, whoever this is about, maybe that's how you feel. I'm actually going to take this card to represent or to clarify the Eight of Cups because that fell to the floor. But I am going to look at these here too. I feel like this could be something for the future. Might be feeling a little bit, this might be a younger person. This could be, like, I'm 30, I'll be 38 this year. So this might be somebody younger than me. And they think they're grown. You might think you're grown and you know all the right things. But you're very driven. You're very driven. You know what I mean? But that light bulb is off. There's something off about you. Most people ain't going to admit that about themselves. They're not going to sit here and say, hey, something's off about me. But sometimes people do that. I do that myself. If I don't feel right, I'm like, you know what? I need to regroup. Something isn't right. My light's off. You know what I mean? I need to figure this out. So hopefully, yeah, you might be younger and you might have a younger mentality, but hopefully you are strong enough and grown enough to admit when you need to chill out, relax, regroup. You know what I mean? And think things through before you do it. You do have this Three of Coins and the Ten of Cups here, which is really nice. That's more rainbows. There is something bright after all this, I think. Teamwork, collaboration, learning, implementing, divine love, blissful relationships, and harmony. So, like I said, there could be a situation where you really are going through something really harsh right now. You might be feeling like all the odds are working against you, but look at the rainbows that have fallen out. It's just like really Spirit is trying to let me know that with your hard work, and if your mind is in the right place, you're going to regain them coins back. And with the 10 of Cups, you're going to have your cups filled forever. You know what I mean? Even the rainbow came up after these horrible storms. I know that we all hate to hear situations where we're like, you know, like we gotta go through all this craziness first before we can reach the happiness that we're really seeking. That shit sucks. You know what I mean? It does suck, but you're going through a lesson time right now. There's a lesson that you need to learn. You are a younger spirit, and I can feel that for sure. So this is just a time, like you might be in your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s. Actually, I'm not even going to put a stamp on how old, but I am feeling that either it's a young mentality. I can't say how old this person really is, but the mentality can be a little bit immature, maybe. But it's okay, because right now, whatever you're going through, whatever storm you're experiencing right now, I think that this has to happen. You might be losing people, but I think that has to happen. It's not going to feel good, but you might even feel like a failure. You might feel like, you know, disappointed that you just put in so much energy to gain all that you have. You put in so much work to gain everything that you have right now, and you're still not satisfied. You are still not satisfied. You need to really dive in deep in your mind, in your heart, and really try to figure out what hurt you, what is hurting you, how you can avoid being hurt, and how you can stop feeling the need to be so selfish. I hate to feel like this with this reading. I really hate this. Let me just shuffle these cards real quick, because I had those other cards coming in. I just want to know what the Four of Coins here. I want to clarify that, and also the Justice. So here we go with more alignment. We got the Queen of Wands. Clarifying the Four of Coins. You really are a strong, confident person. You're independent. You're social. You are social, but you are reserved at the same time. You're maybe sometimes you act like you're too strong. You feel like you have to be that way. But I'm going to tell you right now, you really don't have to be that way. Then here for the Justice card, you got the Two of Cups, which is partnership, mutual attraction. What does that say? Unified love. Maybe it's a Libra, because that's what the Justice cards are for. I don't know. Maybe you're going to have somebody that comes through and helps you with all of this. You don't need anybody to help you, though. That's what I want you to know. There's not going to be a woman or a man out there who can help you. You have to help yourself first. But I do see that there is at least that one person that you either have in your life right now, or they could be on their way. I feel like this is a person that you already have in your life. They are very helpful. Almost like maybe they're a nurse, or maybe a doctor, or they're in the health field of some sort. But this person makes you feel a whole lot better about the situation. They're really like, they're really the person that you need to make yourself feel better. And you're not supposed to lean on people to make yourself feel better, but they make you feel like a better person. Maybe this is a situation where if you've been independent and going through this for so long, maybe this actually means that there's somebody that you have had feelings for, and maybe they're going to come back into your life, seeing that you're going through a lot. And maybe they're going to come in and they're going to try to help you. Don't take advantage of this person. I feel like this person is a really nice person. They're a helping hand. Do not take advantage of this person. Accept it with open arms, because this person doesn't even know what they're getting involved with at this point in time with you. You've been going through a lot. There's a lot that's been happening. Let's get some clarification here with this love deck here. See what's going on with these situations. The bohemian and sexual. So wild, passionate lover who is a sexy, creative artist, writer, or aspiring actor type. They may rock your world and then temporarily disappear. Not a bad person. They just don't conform to traditional relationships expectations. If you are financially independent and have a chill love style, this could be a fun arrangement. And then the sexual. No sexual chemistry or passion. Not enough sex in the relationship. Sexual incompatibility. Conflicting kinks or fetishes. Extreme passion without enough intimacy or commitment. Booty calls, hooking up with an ex that you know isn't good for you. Makeup sex or deepening physical connection. Mutually exciting sexual experiences. Now I'm starting to get a completely different feel about this person. Actually, they might be a narcissist. Maybe they've been gaslighting you like crazy. But it's clarifying on top of the Justice card, which did look a little bit dark. So with these two cards already popping out, makes me feel like at one point in time, maybe you really did have a strong connection with this person. Whoever this person is here could be the reason why you're going through all this right now. Could be the reason why you feel like you got to work really hard. It's like, are you trying to impress this person? You're trying all different ways. The truth came out. Did they cheat on you? Did they leave you when you needed them the most? Sex was the only thing that kept you passionate. You are the bohemian. That's who I think that this is about. The bohemian card here that I just read to you. About the wild, passionate lover who is a sexy, creative artist, writer, aspiring actor type. I told you this card made me feel like this was about somebody who makes a lot of money. Somebody really rich. But you're not getting the sexual chemistry from this person here in the end. And this is what's causing you so much grief and delays. And this person is delaying your success. You really have it in you to be this confident, independent, successful, rich person. But you must be dealing with somebody who is causing you a whole lot of bullshit in your life. And you can't seem to let it go. You see, you're looking here in the past. You're looking here in the past. Something ain't right about this person. Let's get a couple. I mean, I'm thinking maybe one more card. So I feel as though maybe you just need to leave this person alone. As much as it might be difficult to do it. See how I just pulled out the card, it says differences. So it also says yearning and differences. The yearning card says you are longing for someone, or you have a secret admirer. Pay attention to the signs. It is who you think it is. Drop a hint if you like them back. If the crush is yours, it's time to make yourself available and gently let them know how you feel, or let it go for good. Stop living in fantasies or memories and get back out there. Stop thinking about the past. Things might have really been great with you two in the past. Something has currently happened, or has been happening, not currently, but just over time, just keeps happening. Maybe you knew from the beginning something just wasn't right about this person. Or maybe you just felt in the beginning it was too good to be true. But right now, I think because of the way this reading is going right now, I think you do know this person is not good for you. They're such a toxic person. It's so bad with them. So with the differences, it says cultural, religious, or political conflicts. Issues that start small becoming major obstacles. Not seeing the other point of view, insisting you or their way is right, ignoring traditions important to you or your partner or to you, or a lover from another culture, traveling or relocating somewhere new, big changes to your styles or views. This is what I'm saying. I feel like this person is pretending to, like, you know, fuck with you. I ain't trying to swear on this live, but I didn't know how else to say it. I mean, not live, but this on my YouTube channel. But I didn't know how else to say it. This person is pretending to talk to you. I mean, to like you. I think that really what they might be into you for is the money. It could just be that. It really could just be the money that they're really interested in, and that's all that they really care about. I mean, you're not experiencing any type of sexual chemistry right now. There's no passion. There's not enough sex in the relationship. This person has to be having sex with somebody else. I mean, you don't always have to be having sex with anybody, but I just feel like this person wants to be with you because you do make a lot of money. That is probably the reason why you were being selfish about your money in the first place. The immaturity of it all is you're not immature because you're a boss. This person you're dealing with is immature. So you want to know what that's making you look like you're immature because you're dealing with the person. You know, maybe they made you feel good at one point in time. You're wishing for that old feeling back, but I just don't think that it's ever going to happen with this person. I think that, I know I said like maybe this person's a good person, maybe they're a nurse or they take care of people. Maybe they make you think that. Maybe they really are a nurse or a doctor. They make you think that they are what you need to feel better. But I don't think that that's the case. So let's see. Let's get some tea on this whole situation here. Let's get some love tea. What's going on with this person? The person that's in this reading. We already know the person that this reading is about is a super hard worker. They even could be famous. They make a lot of money. I'm not taking these because there was way too many that popped out. So in this situation with this person, what's going on? Maybe I should have taken them cards. But normally if those are cards I need, they'll come out again. Ooh, that's way too many. I know I said I should have taken the last ones, but this was way too many. Listen, this is something heavy. This is something heavy. Whatever it is, this is something heavy, and I think that this person is about to be exposed. I think they're doing too much. All right, I'm going to take this. I'm going to take these here. All right, so do you feel like you're catching them up on things? They're cheating on you. Look at that. Look at that. Quickies. You feel like you got to track their location because you don't trust them. You're catching them cheating on you with other people. You're catching them on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, talking to other people. They're hiding their, it says chit chats, hidden tweets. That's what that says. And you're finding out they're doing this stuff behind your back. This card here that says quickies, these people are dressed up like it's happening at a workplace, like in the office. I could have taken this differently. This could have been like this person comes to your office to mess with you. But I don't know. Just the way that these 3 cards fell out made me right away instantly think that these quickies are not something that's happening with you. This is something that's happening outside of you. And that's why you're feeling the need to have to track this person's location. You already caught them up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any type of social media in general, but it does particularly say chit chats and hidden tweets. It doesn't mean that it has to be Twitter. It could be anything. But you're finding that they're liking people's tweets or posts on social media, and they're hiding it from you. But wait, like, it's okay if you're gonna like other people's things, it's all right. But the second that you feel like you have to hide something, it's when you already know you shouldn't be doing that, and it's gonna hurt someone's feelings. So here this person is, they're doing this shit to you. And you're at your boiling point. You're over it. I feel like you're definitely really over this. All they keep doing is flirting. Can't stop thinking of you. But I think this is you. You can't stop. You're thinking with your heart. You can't stop thinking about this situation. See, now I was gonna stop with these cards here, but I think I'm gonna try to get like 4 more cards. You can't stop thinking about this situation, but you have to, baby. You got to move on from this situation because it's messing with your money at this point. Take notes. That's what I'm saying. Use this reading right here to take notes. Also, keep notes. I know this might sound petty, but keep notes on what this person is doing. Outweigh the good and the bad. If there's more bad than the good, chances are this person's no good, baby. But like, by the way this whole reading looked with all these storms and stuff, this person's a toxic person. And you're not that toxic. You're not. And I think the immaturity and the young-mindedness that I'm talking about is just like I said, this is a learning lesson. You are going to have your heart broken by this person. And currently, you may have already been having it broken for some time. This might have been happening for some time. Falsehood. This person was pretending. I said this. This person is pretending to be somebody they're not. I think they're an opportunist for real. I think that they just want your money. And here goes my 4. They are gaslighting you. They're sending you sweet messages on the phone all the time. Look at her. It could be a girl or a guy. They're sending sweet messages to you all the time. Oh, like they pretend like, you know, they're the sucker for you. But really, they're playing you. They are playing you. They are pretending like they are the sucker for you when you are becoming the sucker for them. That's what's insane about it. That's what's really crazy about it, is that they have made you the sucker. Let's see what you actually really need to look forward to, or not look forward to, what kind of advice the Spirit can actually give you, because you need some advice right now, and that's why you're here. If this is about you, please let me know. Maybe I can give you like a personal reading, and we can work through this. This is my Rose Oracle deck. The reunion, soul recognition, collaboration, partnership, and friendship. I feel like this is a reunion for yourself. Not with anybody in particular. But we're going to go back to the Hermit. The same person is on this card. Every person that's, I mean, other than these two people looking here are two different people than all these people here. All these people here, they're all the same people. They look like they are, you know, they have that spirit within them, and they're meditating and they're thinking, listen, you need to figure out who you are. Maybe you just don't realize who you are. You need to recognize who you are. You were that bitch, or you're that dude. And this person has made you feel less than who you really are. You need a reunion with yourself, with your soul, with your spirit guides, with your angels, with your God. You really need to collaborate with yourself, within yourself, and with these higher spirits with you, and create a friendship within yourself first. And things, and your love life might improve, or you'll find somebody better. That I don't think that this is going to improve. But your love life, on the other hand, may improve. You just need to get back to who you are. Let's see what else Spirit has for you. I'm taking both of them. The Breathing Rose and Open. The Breathing Rose says healing, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. And the Open says say yes, expand through the extremes, and trust life. I feel like that's why in this other card over here, you were holding on to your money so tightly. You're not trusting anything right now. This person is making you feel that way. You do need a lot of healing in your heart. You're very emotional. You keep it all inside, and you need to let it out sometimes. You don't have to let it out in front of people. You don't even have to show your pain and your sorrow to this person, because I don't think this person's ever even going to care. So even if you did give yourself to this person and cry to this person like crazy, I really am sorry. I don't think that they're going to care. So that's why it's saying time eases pain. Maybe that's the reason why you're working so hard too, to get your mind off of stuff. Like I said, you need to be careful still. You still need rest. Don't work yourself to death just because of this person, or even to try to impress this person. This person can't be impressed. You can be the richest man in the world, and this person is still just going to use you. It don't matter. You could be the brokest. He or she would still use you for something. They're just an opportunist, and they're just in it for what you can give them. They're in it for a good time. They are broken. So they like the fact that they can break a strong person. This is the lesson that you need. You are the strong person, but this person finds enjoyment in making you weak. And that person has definitely been doing this for quite some time. But I don't even know what today's date is. Today's the 20th, correct? It's about to be the 21st. And I'm on the East Coast of the United States. So that's what it is for me right now. It could be different time zones for everybody, especially depending on when you listen to this message. But the 8th is coming up. It's like in 10 something days, maybe a little bit, maybe a little bit longer than 10 days. But I just feel like when you hear this message, it's going to be an eye-opener, but it's also going to be a situation where you're like, yep, I knew this. Say yes. Say yes. And now you're going to expand through the extremes, and you're going to start trying to trust this process a little bit more. It's a crazy process for you. I'm seeing it with my own eyes right here. But let's get one more card from here. Yeah, I definitely see it from here for sure. It's tough for you. I don't think it's anything that you can't get through. You're stronger than you think. This person's making you weak. Rose without thorns. You have a right to your joy, peace, sweetness of life. That's what I'm saying, man. This person's trying to tell you that you don't have the right for anything. And you do. You do have the right. It's not right for this person to tell you that you don't have the right. I'm sorry, I had to step up and grab this other deck because I feel like you need to learn a little more love about yourself. And I'm going to try to help you with that. Let me take these cards out because they're not a part of the deck. But this right here, what is this deck called? I have this on my dresser, so I pull one of these cards out every day. This deck is called Because I Love Myself. And I really felt inclined to, like, you know, I actually pull one of these cards out for myself every single day. But I feel really bad about this reading. This is not what I was expecting, but this could have been the eagerness this spirit was telling me. You have to do this reading. You have to do it. And that's why we're here. That's why we're here right now. So, let me go ahead and see what Spirit wants to tell you, because they want you to love yourself. I really think they want you. Self-reflection. See, I look into my eyes and see the truth of who I am in my soul. I share all I love about myself to that soul within the mirror and reflection of my true self. Spirit really wants you to, like, love yourself right now. And the more you love yourself, the closer you will be to maybe finding the love that you're seeking. My needs matter. Oh, man, yes. I please myself. I focus and check in, asking, what is it, my own bright, precious self, that you want most of this at this time? I make my needs my priority and then cherish my history. I cherish where I have been in my life. There is no part of my past that cannot be useful to me. Because of it, I am the person I love and appreciate so much today. Yes, I'm telling you, this is a lesson that you really need to learn. Tomorrow is bright. I allow myself to feel optimistic about my future. The journey of my life rolls out before me. A mysterious discovery of co-created adventure. Let's do like one more. Like Spirit was definitely telling me that this deck was something that you really needed to reflect on. Even if you want to, like, pause, I should have said this from the beginning, if you want to pause and write down these sayings, these intentions, so that you can repeat this to yourself maybe every night in prayer or meditation or something, or just have this in your mind. All right. Others do love you as others love me. As I love myself more and more, others love I can't talk. As I love myself more and more, others' love for me grows too. I radiate love and the world responds with love every day. The power of compliments. I compliment myself every day. I always make time to notice and appreciate the good things in my life. Whoever this person is in this reading is just not a good person for you. They're just not a good person for you at all. And I really want you to, I really hope that you are taking this and you are loving yourself, or not loving. I know that maybe it might be hard to love yourself at this moment, but I hope that you're taking this and you are, no, this is not what I want. And I hope that you're taking this and saying, you know what, this is my sign and this is why I need to make these changes. These are the decks I want. I'm going to do this one. And then I'm going to do 3 questions. So if you have yes or no questions, get them ready. I'm going to be using my yes and no deck here shortly to answer any questions that you have. But right now, this is a little bit more inspiration from Spirit. I feel like your spirit is really down in the dumps and you just need to pick me up. And now I actually feel bad. And now I do understand why the reading showed what it showed. Now I see why you're holding on to your money. Because this person in your life is trying to take everything from you. They're like an emotional vampire. But you have to understand you are better than this. You do not need to deal with this. Change. There is change coming. Hopefully you were going to make the right decision. Start something new and trust new beginnings. Please start to trust the new beginnings, because they could be beautiful beginnings. You see the rainbows? There's always a beautiful sky after a storm. You've been going through one. You've been going through a storm. That's for sure. You've been hurt. You've been heartbroken. You've been cheated on. You've been lied to. This person has stolen money from you, or, you know, maybe not necessarily stole money from you without you knowing, but could have guilt tripped you into taking a person shopping or something like that. Wealth came up. You see what I'm saying? You are wealthy. Wealth. I enjoy multiple streams of income to provide limitless abundance. Be careful with your abundance. It's wonderful to have it. Invest. Keep it for your kids. You know what I mean? Don't give it to this horrible person. And kindness. I am doing my best and will give love unconditionally. I have an abundance of kindness to give. Yeah, you do. And that's what put yourself in this situation, though. So be careful. You know, it's going to take more than just being the hermit sitting at home in the dark. You're going to have to work on this soul work. You got to work on the soul work. Look at who you got in your life and start weeding people out who don't fit anymore. All right, I'm going to do the 3 questions. If you need to pause this video, now's the time to do it. Pause it and get your 3 yes and no questions ready. The first question. Yep. The first question is a yes. Second question, that one just fell out, totes. And your third question. These are matter-of-fact answers, too. Woo! Okay, and that one was also a yes. I'm not going to take these ones. All 3 questions are a yes. And now we're going to do the dice. These are different words or names or whatever that come to mind that might resonate with you, may or may not. Jay, Sally, Seneca, Seneaca, Seneaca. Notes that already came up in this reading. That's another sign from Spirit telling you that you need to take some notes here. Get, G-E-T. I think they're trying to really get you to get on from this situation. Not, mucus. Maybe they make you sick. Maybe they're just a mucus. You know, it's hard to clear your throat with mucus. Tommy, Gem, G-E-M, dice. Maybe it's telling you to listen to the dice. Serena, Patty, P-A-T-T-Y, Pat, P-A-T, Nap. That could be telling you to get your rest, like I had mentioned in the beginning. Wale, W-A-L-E, Reconcile, Amy, Trey, Ariel, Xavier, Hose. That seems to always come up. Awake, wake up. Lear, L-E-A-R. Caddy, K-A-D-I. Sows, like general sows, but like the last part, sows. Heffy, Heffy. Amy, again. Dale. Dank. Ty. Ty. And also Tye, Ty. Fed, like the feds, like the police. Trell, Trell. Trini, like Trinidad, Trini. Cat, Kat. Darcy. And that just bumped this out of the way, so I'm going to read that one again. Tony. Antoinette. Anaya. TJ. VJ. The vet, like where you take your dog. Hex, Hex, maybe somebody is plotting on your downfall. Pat, tap. Adidas. Dick, Dick. Umbrella. Totes, again, and that was totes, and it rolled on there, and that's what I'm getting from there again too. Hold up, like hold up, stop. Room. Oh, there might be, maybe they're actually meeting people up in a hotel room. All right, well, that's basically what I'm getting, guys. I hope that this worked or helped somebody out. Hopefully you are going to free yourself from this situation. I would love to hear about it. If this is about you, even if it's not, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you get all my notifications. Thanks, guys.